Hi guys, Righteous Raymond here, back again with another powerful dose of truth for the day. And that is this. This is a secret to find out if your next first date or even your current person you've been dating is crazy. Okay. This is going to help you to know if your next first date or somebody you've been dating already for the past few days or weeks is crazy. Okay. Right. Now, if it's your first date, it's coming up. I want you to do this one thing, you all. This is probably geared more towards my ladies, but men can learn from this as well. When you go on the next first date, I want you to do this. I want you to do nothing. I want you to do nothing. I want you to ask a few questions. I want you to answer some questions. But that's it. Enjoy, have fun, tell a story, stuff like that. You can enjoy yourself, but don't do too much. Okay? Don't do too much. Okay? There's a thing that we do when we are anxious or when dating a person who's not really giving us a lot, or we're codependent. We're dating a person who's self-centered. We do this thing called emotional scaffolding, okay? Emotional scaffolding. Let me spell scaffold. Scaffold is S-C-A-F-F-O-L-D. S-C-A-F-F-O-L-D. Scaffold, okay? Now, this term is usually like in terms of like, I learned this when I was in undergrad, child family studies. But emotional, I'm going to tweak the definition for dating. Emotional scaffolding refers to temporary supportive interactions. It's temporary supportive interactions in a secure, calm environment used to help validate and manage your date's emotions to boost their confidence and their engagement, okay? So it's temporary supportive interactions in a calm, secure environment used to validate and manage your date's emotions and their engagement and their confidence, all right? This is the thing, you all. I told you I was a family studies major in undergrad. When I'm dealing with children, especially children who've been abused and stuff like that, or children who have special needs, I had to do a lot of emotional scaffolding, okay? And I had to, I'd approach them very calmly and how was that? And are you okay? And he took your toy, didn't was that made you sad? He took your toy, that made you very sad, didn't it? Oh, I don't like that he did that. Oh, you fell and hit your knee on that chair, bad chair. Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I had to coddle children who had been abused, who came from toxic homes, children who had special needs, children who were people who were at preschool age, okay? I had to scaffold them because they're learning how to operate in this world, okay? But you all are doing emotional scaffolding with grown men. We're emotionally scaffolding grown women on first dates. People wouldn't even know. People who are not even paying us. We just sitting there. We ask them about, for example, their last relationship. And they tell us how this drawn out narrative story. Yeah, my ex like this. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry she did that to you. Now you may say, well, Miss, that's showing empathy. That's showing compassion. I'm asking you not to do that. Don't do that on no first date, okay? Because you don't know if this person is crazy, okay? You don't know if they're crazy because you always hop in to emotionally support and manage and validate their emotions. You need to just sit back and just watch. Just sit back and ask them, so why did your last marriage end? You mind sharing with me about that? Just watch them. If they unravel, if they explode, if they get enraged, they turn bright red, they start screaming and grabbing their fists, and I'm telling these trifling women, they just want your money, and just sit there and watch them unravel. Don't say, oh, calm down, I'm sorry, I know women are like that sometimes, I know women like that who are trifling ex-wives. Don't hop in, just watch. Just sit back and watch them. Watch them unravel, watch them spiral, watch them go crazy. You need to know this because you're going to be the next wife who's going to be talking about to the next date, okay, to the third wife, okay? Just watch. Stop trying to rush in and help. These are not children. I worked with, one of my internships in college, I worked with one arguably, I think they said he was the worst known child abuse case in Tennessee history. I can see myself scaffolding him. Even with him, I didn't baby him so much. Even with him, we had strong boundaries. All the staff, we had strong boundaries. We thought his parents had strong boundaries with him. We didn't baby him. So why would you baby a 34, 54, 44-year-old man? Just sit back and watch. Watch him unravel. Ask him why he hasn't worked a job in 3 years. Don't say, yeah, I know the economy's so crazy. I know, people don't want to hire the man. And, had these, when you have a criminal history, they don't want to hire nobody black. And, we got to change our names on our resumes so they'll call us back. Don't do none of that. Don't scaffold. Just sit there and watch. Well, you haven't had a job in 3 years. Just watch them. Well, see, the problem is my baby mama put me on child support, so all my money go to the baby, so I don't have no job because I don't want to claim my income because then these women just want your money. And then he starts spiraling again. He starts unraveling. Just sit back and watch. Just watch. Don't. I'm telling you, y'all always rushing in. You're always rushing in to fix, to save the day. You're Superman. You're Superwoman. Stop emotional scaffolding. Just sit back and watch them go crazy. All right? Don't help them to win. See, the problem is that when you go on a first date, you think it's like trying to ace a job interview. You think it's trying to ace a test, a board exam. You're not trying to ace anything with somebody who's crazy. You want to know if they're crazy. You don't want to just go in there, even with job interviews. Don't just go in there, I want this job. Ask yourself, do I want this job? Let them talk about. So how do you all how do y'all deal with merit increases, and how do y'all deal with bonuses, and how do you deal with if two coworkers disagree with each other, and how's HR operating? What are the opportunities you have for advancement in your company? Don't try to just whatever you want to give me. Sure, I'll do it. I'll work the unlimited hours. I'll work for next to nothing for pennies. Don't just sit there and just take whatever they give you. Sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. The problem is that when we're codependent people, we always want to rush in and fix. When we see somebody floundering or struggling or sweating or getting nervous, we want to come in and save the day. Let them show you how crazy they are, okay? You got to sit there and just be calm. And they'll make them more, if they're crazy, they get more anxious. Why you just sitting there? You gonna say nothing? We gonna sit there and you just like all the women I know. You just like all the other women I know. You just like everybody else. You judging me. Just back there and watch and judge. Don't try to help them win. You're not desperate for a job. You're not desperate for a man. Just sit back and just watch. Don't overcompensate. Don't overfunction. Don't overwork because he's struggling. He's not carrying a conversation. He's just sitting there. He's not really talking to me. He's just on his phone. He's not really saying. He's just on his phone. He's not really asking me no questions about myself. Don't ask him questions about himself. Just sit there and watch. Don't ask him questions about himself. He didn't ask about yourself. Don't ask him about himself. You ask about his kids. He didn't ask about your kids. Don't ask nothing else about his family. Don't ask nothing about his job. Don't scaffold. You're trying to help him to win. You're trying to help him to get engaged and have confidence and emotion. Don't engage. Just sit there and watch. And if I were you women, I would go to the bathroom and just leave. I'd probably leave the money at the table, but I wouldn't even stay on the date with a person who I had to emotionally scaffold to show interest in me. Yeah, I've been on a date with the guy. This is actually one of my boyfriends. It took me weeks to know that this guy had never asked me a single question about myself. I had been emotionally scaffolding, asking him questions about his children and his ex-wife and his ministry and his interests and his education and his family. And this man never asked me a single question about myself. That's crazy. I was emotionally scaffolding. Don't make excuses for them. Don't speak up and don't say, yeah, I see, because sometimes I know how it is. Don't see how nothing is. Be quiet. Okay? Just sit back and don't say nothing. I found out the guy was crazy. He was a cop. I won't say his name. He was a cop. I won't say where. He was a cop in Memphis. Okay. And he asked me to come to his home. This is like, we were talking on Facebook Messenger. He went to the same church I grew up in. So he grew up churching out of Christ, holiness denomination. He was in the choir. And so he asked me to come to his house, and I said, I don't really feel comfortable. I don't really know you like that. Now, the old me would have been like, well, how about we agree to meet here, down the street from his house? Maybe if I feel stuff, I can go to his house later on. Maybe we can meet over here. And then the old me would have tried to emotionally scaffold, try to work out a plan where he could win his desire to see me that night. I said, nah, I don't feel comfortable going to your house. I don't really know you that way. We need to have a phone conversation first. I did not emotionally scaffold this man. Guess what this man did? This cop went crazy on me. He went ape crazy on me. This man lost, this cop who's in the church, who's in the choir, lost it on me. Okay? And what if I had been in his home and he was a cop? He could have done something to me and got away with it. Y'all, this man imploded, exploded, unraveled, okay, because I said I wouldn't go to his home. Yeah, sometimes you just set a boundary just to see what they'll say. Oh, no, I ain't getting that tonight. I'm tired tonight. Don't try to, well, I get a babysitter and I'll stop by maybe like kind of late, but I'm going to try to get, don't do nothing. Do the least. Don't do the most, do the least. This man lost it. And when I say he had no sense of insanity in the whole chat, he seemed sane the entire time until I set a boundary, until I did not emotionally scaffold. And when I say went ballistic, Talking about, my ex-girlfriend is, my ex-wife like this, you crazy, you think somebody's trying to hurt you. Went crazy. Don't scaffold. Let me book on Amazon, guys. Bye.